body, baby. His body, baby. Oh, nigga. Cha, ha. Oh, na na. Bum 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 bum. Oh, oh na na.
Alright guys, so today I'm going to show you how to go from neutral basic face to this. Big girl, you better get it. Pose and pose. And pose some more. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are all doing well. Long time no see. I haven't put up a video in a while, but I really wanted to sit down and figure out what video I wanted to upload for you guys. And I know this video has been requested a lot on my channel to do like a full look, like full glam with just drugstore products, and it was very challenging. And every time I would attempt to do it, I would be like, oh, this is too hard, and I wouldn't do it, because it actually is quite hard finding every single product to use on your face from the drugstore. So I finally buckled down and decided to do it, but I wanted to take it a step further. I wanted to make sure everything in here was drugstore, including the brushes, and I also wanted to bring you guys an affordable like hair. The hair that I'm wearing, I want to quickly talk to you guys about. This is from Aliexpress. This is my first time ever wearing any Aliexpress hair, and I gotta tell you guys, I'm actually quite impressed. I have in a 22, a 20, an 18, a 16, and an 18-inch closure. I have been wearing this hair for a little while now. If you guys are familiar with Aliexpress, Aliexpress is like a place which you can buy like virgin hair that's actually decent quality. It's a little bit cheaper than going through some of the websites that sell hair, some of the bigger companies. Aliexpress is a little bit cheaper, and this is my first time ever trying any hair from Aliexpress. So they sent me the hair in bundles, and I actually made a wig myself. If you guys are wondering how I go about making my wigs with the closures, I will leave a link here. I haven't done anything to it. This is the texture that it comes with. It's beautiful, and the thing I like about it most is that it does not shed like crazy. Like, I brush through this hair, it is not on my carpet, it is not on my bed, it is not on my bathroom floor, because Lord knows there's a lot of hair on my bathroom floor sometimes. The only drawback I have about this hair is the closure. I call this the struggle closure. I'm struggling with it. It kind of folds. I don't really know how to explain it. The closure is just not the best closure that I've used, and I've used a lot of different closures, but this one, I'm struggling through it. It's a lace closure. As you can see, I had to maneuver a little bit. As you can see here, it's not really that good on, and I had to sort of like slick down some of my natural edges here to kind of make it look good. But girl, we're making it do what it do. But I'm just so impressed with the hair. I'm really impressed with the hair, but I do want to wear a little bit longer before I bring it to you guys to do an actual like update and tell you more about it. But so far, I really like it. It doesn't shed. It's super soft. I don't want to make this intro too long, so let's get right into the tutorial so you can see how we did and beat and got this face. I'm having a struggle skin week. My skin is struggling. Aunt Flo is gonna be visiting soon. So you know how she does. She comes in and she just wants to wreck everything. Before I start, I just wanna let you guys know that a list of all the products that I use is gonna be listed down below. Yeah, so even the brushes, that's how serious I'm taking this. Even the brushes that I'll be using on my face today are going to be drugstore price. Okay, and as always, I'm always gonna start off with my brows. I don't really want to waste time like going through every little thing with my brows. I just quickly want to show you guys what I'll be using, and I'm gonna speed up through doing my brows because it takes too long. I'm gonna be using the NYX brow pencil. This is the skinny brow pencil. I have a whole video on this. Link it up here. I'm also going to be filling it in with the Inglot Brow liner gel. Now I know Inglot is technically not a drugstore brand, but to me their prices are really low, so I consider it kind of drugstore. And considering the prices of the drugstore right now, Inglot should be a drugstore product. Also, I'm gonna be using the Loreal. You guys have heard me talk about this in one of my favorite videos. It's just a tinted brow gel.
They want to ginger me today, make you ginger me All the ladies in the house, they want to ginger me today.
Now, I really couldn't find anything at the drugstore that I liked to clean up my brows. I'm just gonna go ahead and use my LA Girl Pro Concealer. I'm not gonna do the top because this is too light. I'm just going to clean up the bottom.
She love the bad thing. She hold a bad man. She want the bad thing. I'm all up on her waist when we dancing. She don't care about nobody when we standing.
I am going to blend this out, and I'm using the Morphe M173 brush. Next thing I'm gonna do is prime my eyes. I'm going to be using my old and trusty e.l.f. eye primer. Usually at this point, I would apply a little bit of concealer all over my eye just to blank it out. So I'm gonna take my concealer and I'm gonna apply that right over my eye to make sure that all the eyeshadows show up true to color. And I'm using the same concealer that I used before. Okay, I know I look crazy right now, but I'm about to get into the eyeshadow. I picked up this palette from Wet n Wild. It's their Au Naturel palette. This is the Nude Awakening. This is what it looks like. It has a mixture of matte and shimmers, which is what I like about it. I'm gonna start off by taking my Morphe M504 brush. We're gonna take this color right here. This one right here. Hopefully that one works. That's the first like medium tone color that's a matte, and I want a matte right now. So I'm gonna take a little bit on that my brush, and we're just gonna blend. Blending nicely. I'm surprised. I didn't have much faith in it. Alright, now that that color is in, I'm gonna use my favorite color, this one right here. I'm gonna use this to deepen my crease just a little bit. And I'm gonna be taking my Morphe M330 brush, and it's a pointier brush. It's gonna get this right in the crease of my eye. I'm actually very surprised at how good the color payoff is in this palette. I do have to keep dipping my brush just a little bit more than I would normally if I'm using like a higher end palette, but this is good, and this was $5.99. I think I'm gonna go with the golden color just because when in doubt I always go with gold. I'm gonna go ahead and line my eyes using the e.l.f. Intense Ink liner. It's a liquid liner. This is my first time using this. I can already tell you I don't like this liner. Like, I am struggling through this, y'all. Like, it's not even funny. It should not be this hard to put on eyeliner.
e.l.f., what is the meaning of this? Eh? What is the meaning of this? I can't even use it.
To line my bottom lash line, I'm gonna be using again another Milani. This is the Milani Super Kohl Kajal eyeliner. I forgot how beautiful this pencil was. It's so dark. It gives you the most smokiest, piercing eyes. I'm gonna be using the Jordana Best Length Extreme Lengthening Mascara. Oh, just so you guys know, I don't believe in drugstore mascaras. I don't believe there's any mascaras at the drugstore that actually give you length. If you guys know of one, let me know and I would like to try it. So I'm gonna apply my lashes. I didn't find my favorite ones. My favorite lashes are actually from the drugstore. They're the Allure number 126, but I had to go with the next best thing, and I've never tried these before. They look really nice. These are the Kiss Natural Flourish Blooming Lash. This is what it looks like. I just thought it looked really interesting. Alright, now I have my lashes on, so I can move on to the rest of the face. So I'm gonna start by applying a primer. I'm gonna be using the number 7 Beautifully Matte Makeup Base, and this is what that looks like. Let me show you guys for a second more. This is the only, I do repeat, the only drugstore primer that I have used that says mattifying that's actually a little mattifying. I would still not, this would still not be my #1 primer, but this is what we're using today. But what I really like about it is how well it smooths out and gets rid of pores. Like, it's like magic. So we're gonna be applying foundation next. Now, I'm trying a new foundation today. Well, I'm not just trying it for the first time. I've tried this during the week and I really liked it. So I wanted to include in this video. This is the Maybelline Dream Matte Dream Matte Mousse Foundation, and I have it in the color Cocoa. I like that it has more of a neutral undertone. It's not super red, which I don't have a super red undertone. I have more of a golden neutral undertone. So a lot of times the really red foundations are kind of hard to work with for me. I hope my camera isn't blurring out too much, but if it is, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm going overboard now. I'm applying way too much. But let's blend this out. You guys, this is the easiest, softest, creamiest foundation to blend out. Like, out of all the drugstore foundations I have ever used, nothing has been this easy to apply and look this beautiful, freaking flawless on my skin. Like, where have I been? Well, has no one told me this foundation was this good? You guys, literally a minute and it's on. I did use a drugstore brush to apply this. I used the e.l.f. powder brush to apply this. I'm gonna move on to my concealer. Again, I'm gonna be using the LA Girl Pro Conceal in Fawn. I'm gonna cheat here for a second. I honestly, you guys, I looked, I could not find a drugstore powder to highlight and set my under eye with. So I just had to cheat, and this is the only thing I'm cheating with. I'm gonna be using my Sacha Buttercup powder. Okay, now I'm gonna do some bronzing slash contouring, mostly bronzing. And I'm gonna go back to an old product that I've used and has always done me right. That's gonna be the CoverGirl Queen Bronzer. And we're just going right underneath the cheekbone there, blending it up into the cheekbone. We're gonna go around the forehead here with just a little bit. Whatever's left on my brush, we're just gonna do that on the sides of the nose. You wanna be really careful putting bronzer on your nose because you don't want it to look reddish or muddy. You just want a little bit of color there to almost look like it's contoured. So now I'm going to be using my powder. This is also totally new product. Never used this before. I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation. And this is in the darkest shade. I'm taking that on my my Morphe E1 brush. I'm obsessed with this brush. It works so well with powder. And I'm just going to be setting my face with that. Now that that's done, I'm going to go ahead and spritz my face. Again, another new product. I've never seen this before. This is the Hard Candy Makeup Setting Spray. It's the Fast and Fabulous. Well, that's still damp. Let me hurry up here. I'm going to be using this Hard Candy highlighter. This is also new. I've never seen this before anywhere. I was just browsing through the drugstore and I found this. Now I'm going to be using this golden color. It comes with two. I'm not going to use the silver one. I'm using this golden color. I feel like that will work better. Hopefully this isn't crap. Okay, here we go. It looks a little cheap looking, but we'll see what it does. Ooh, that is not bad. Now it's time to move on to the lip. Alright, you guys, and that is it for the makeup tutorial. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know down below what your favorite drugstore product is. And also, you guys, I will be doing a Q&A video coming here really soon. If you have any questions for me, it doesn't just have to be makeup related. It could be if you just want to get to know me, anything like that. You can leave them down below in your comment and I will do a Q&A video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next one.